What's up with you? Peace and blessings, people. Okay, here we are at Cornell Law, right? UCC 3-603. This is titled Tender of Payment. We're Article 3, right? The little SS next to it is subsection 3-603. And Part B is what I'll go over, but I'm going to read A too. Okay, so if tender of payment of an obligation to pay an instrument is made to a person entitled to enforce the instrument, the effective tender is governed by principles of law applicable applicable to tender of payment under a simple contract. B, right, is where we're going to go. If tender of payment of an obligation to pay an instrument is made to a person entitled to enforce the instrument and the tender is refused, there is discharge. Okay, think about this. If your obligation is a debt owed and you tender payment, whether it's accepted or not, the debt is discharged. Right? It says to me right here, that's what it says to me. Part B, if tender of payment of an obligation to pay an instrument is made to a person entitled to enforce the instrument and tender is refused, there is discharge. The obligation of an endorser or accommodation party having right of recourse with respect to the obligation to which the tender relates. And that all involves a bunch of other, jargon and stuff like that you can figure out. But what I do like about Cornell law is that you can go into like endorser, for example, and it will give you a definition of it. It's clickable definitions, which is convenient. But anyways, this is one to put in your back pocket. UCC 3-603 is a really powerful one. Tender of payment. Okay. If tender of payment is offered and they refuse it, there is discharge. The obligation is discharged. As it looks to me right here, right? All right. Peace and blessings, y'all.